Okay, the burn is finished. It's 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the system. Okay, so zoom back out. All right, so the system is on the safe mode and light is still on, and the image is finished burning. It took about, wow, I don't know why it took 32 minutes, but it finished. So let's see what happened. Let's go ahead and turn the power off, turn it back on, and hopefully the sound is fixed, and also the game image is there. Now this is the first image that was see, this is the problem you run into when you hack it. If you have a, so let's change that to English. Okay, all right, so yes, it was successfully copied. This is the original image when you first get it. Okay, and so it successfully worked. Now let's go ahead and test one of the game out, see if the sound is being fixed. So let's try the 90, let's try 95, it's fine. Looks like it's fixed. Let me go ahead and turn the sound up. So if you plug in the Neo Geo see, this is not really acceptable because you keep on going crazy. See that? So it sounds like the sound has been fixed after I reburn it. So when you plug in the Neo Geo Pro stick, the arcade stick, and you have it you forgot to turn the power off. I think it's not fixed. I think it damaged the chips inside. Yeah, it really messed up my Neo Geo Mini. Even I reburn it, the sound is messed up. So it messed up the chips that's inside the Neo Geo Mini. Yeah, it's messed up. So I guess I could use this as a spare. Okay, so this one is plugged into the computer. It's not plugged into a flash. Okay, this is finished. It's finishing flashing. So it's successful flash. But if you did what I did, plug in the Neo Geo Mini Pro into it, I pretty much damaged this. Okay, it's messed up. The sound is messed up. Now, what we're gonna do now is do the last thing. This is number 41. And this is what it comes with. There's no icon stuff, okay? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one that I have burned, that already have pre-image already changed, and then we are going to change the emulator. Okay, so stay tuned for the last episode. I call it episode because my video is always long. So that last one is going to show you how to take Neo Geo Pro Stick emulator and move it to the Neo Geo Mini, and hopefully we could play like Ninja Turtle and Simpson, that stuff that before we cannot play. So let's try that. All right, so stay tuned for the next episode, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to support my video, please subscribe, so that will help me to get more subscribers, and that will help me able to get free stuff, and then I could do more video. All right, thank you. Okay, this episode, this video, the topic I'm going to go over is how to modify the image, and at the same time how to burn this image. Okay, mainly this is just showing you how to burn it. Okay, So first you have to remember to set up the driver. And well, first you have to download this image. Once you finish downloading, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3 files. You want to unzip this, and it will look like this. Okay. And this is the program you wanted to open called main apps. And the reason you want to open that is you want to make sure that your driver is connected. That when you plug in your Neo Geo into your computer, is it seeing it? If it doesn't see it, and you already put it on the safe mode, I did the episode 1 where I show you how to push the button underneath the Neo Geo Mini and then turn the power on at the same time. Okay, when you first time open this, it's going to do this. Okay, it's supposed to do this. It's going to ask you where is your image that you wanted to open. So you're going to go to the directory where you download at. Okay, so I'm going to go to my, I don't remember which drive is it. Drive F. Okay, I don't think it's drive F, did it? NeoGeo-mini-Hack. Okay, it's in F. And then I'm gonna look for a folder that I created called I'm gonna go by date, Neo Geo Mini, yesterday's date. Okay. Then I'm gonna look for a folder called Neo Geo Mini-Hack. When you unzip it, when you download it and you unzip it, it's supposed to create this folder. Okay. My image is located here, and then this is the file that you're gonna open. The Linux blah blah dot FW. You click open. Okay. Then you click replace. Always. Alright. So right here, error or happening. Correct it in advance. Okay. Your system partition need the image. So it's not recognizing your system partition and the Neo Geo Mini-Hack system image. Okay. Alright. So normally this is what you do if you want to hack it. You just unzip it, point to the file, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to hack it first to see because you don't really want to do anything to the image. You just want to go ahead and use the original image, and you wanted to go ahead and hack it. Okay, but there's some error here. So I'm not really sure what kind of problem I'm having right now. It's not recognizing the system. It's not recognizing the image. That's what it's saying. Okay. First thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to do this to it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Events. Okay. Event setting. So you wanted to partition the image and you want to format it. Okay. You don't want to do anything else. Okay. What this do is you want to click. Okay. Let me unclick it. You want to click product and flash. Okay. When you go in here, when you click on advanced config, what we are doing right now is we want to format the data, format the cache, format the FAT. So the image that we are, this to go away. The image we are getting is called the MISC. Okay. What this does is format your system. Then the next step we're going to do is this one and then this one. Okay, we're going to do one step at a time so you won't run into a problem. If you try to do everything all at one time, some of you could, some of you cannot. It depends on your physical Neo Geo Mini device. Some Neo Geo Mini is more easier to hack, and some of them are more difficult to hack. Okay, the one that you guys having problem where you're hacking problem, you need to go ahead and do those two. Okay, so what I did is I went to, if I uncheck this, I come back here. Okay. You want to go to the events. What he's saying is that I have not checked this two yet. Okay, which is fine. We're going to do those separate. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to make sure the path is in the right place. Okay, Neo Geo mini, burning, and MIS. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this first. Now, see that it recognized my USB. If you do not see this and you have a 0, that means you need to go back to here and go back up. Now, this photo structure has to be in this format. Okay, it had to be this, then burning image, and then driver. Okay, all right. So if it's not in this pattern, sometimes you will get an error. So that's why we are manually doing this. We want to make sure this path is going to be the same as this path and this path. Okay, same location. Otherwise, you're going to run into problem. Now, those are people. The last episode I did not tell you is how do you prevent this. Let's do that next. Let's do that next. When we go ahead and modify the emulator, which is going to be my last episode, I'm going to go ahead and try to modify the Super Nintendo and my other one. So that would be my episode 3. This one would be only talking about how to burn the image. Okay, so if you have problem with the driver, you have to make sure you install the driver. Okay, and not this one. Sorry, driver is in driver directory right here. So you have to open your disk device manager, MANAGE. Okay, you need to open device manager in your window. And in your device management, if you plug it in and it's saying that it doesn't see the USB, two things could be the problem. One is you haven't installed the driver. Okay. Two is you got the cable that is not compatible. The cable that I show you in the other episode, getting the hardware ready before you hack, make sure you are buying the correct USB cable. Okay, if you don't have the correct USB cable, you will run into a problem. So here, you will see an unknown device, and with that unknown device, that's where you are going to go in. Mine is already recognized, so let me see where it's going to be at. I think it's going to be this one was installed a long time ago. I don't remember where is it at. I think it might be in a should be in a USB section. Here you go, USB. And yeah, this is the one. Okay, so if it's not the correct device, you have to say update driver, and then you say browse my computer for the driver, and then you're going to copy this location and paste it. It's easier than for you to look everywhere for it. So you just highlight the whole thing, delete it, Control V, okay, and then you click next. All right, and then it will update your driver. All right, now you're not going to find this one. I already installed mine. You're going to find something called unknown device. You're going to click, you're going to do exactly what I did and put the location and then do next. Okay, but yours will not show up over here. Yours will be somewhere up here on the top saying a little icon with the maybe yellow or red and say unknown. Then you go in and do this to it. Okay, so check my other video. I will give you the main playlist link on YouTube, and that folder had nothing but NeoGeo-mini-Hack. Okay, look at the one that says 1 hour and 1 hour long video, and check on those videos. Those will go into very detail. Like it's a brand new install, how to install it, and everything. But this is pretty much the basic idea. You go to device management and look for device say unknown, and then right click on the device that say unknown, and then say update driver. Okay, then your driver is over here. You just copy the path where you download at, and then put it into the browser computer, paste it here. Then you do next. Okay, and then once that's done, then this will show up with the 1. Okay, you could turn it off, close it, and reopen it and see this work. Okay, once you got this far, that means it's recognized the hardware. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check this one and flash and erase. And we're going to check the multi-image, and the only one we're going to do is a fat image. Okay, we will come back to do the system and vendor next. Okay, going to go ahead and click download. And this only takes like a few seconds. So what it does is formatting your system, where your system will have nothing. Oh, something went wrong. Oh, no. Just go down to the bottom. It's doing it. This is the error previously when it was telling you that you did not have this check. That's all it's telling you. Okay. So once it's formatted in the cache partition, don't unplug your Neo Geo Mini. Okay. Just leave it plug in. All right. All right. So the next step we're going to do is we are going to take this two out. Put down. No, leave the product on. Okay. Take this off and put check on this and this. Take those two off. All right. We're going to do the system and we're going to do the vendor. The best, go ahead and let's do the system first. All right. We're going to click on image and we are going to tell it where is it located at. Okay. Make sure it's in the same location. Okay. So if you want to do to make sure, you could come over here, go to burn directory, copy this link, copy, and just paste it here. Paste. Then you press enter. Okay. Then you're in the same location. So the next one we're going to do is system. We just did this one. We did the MIS. Okay. Now we're going to do system. All right. So you only got this one check, production check, erase, uncheck, uncheck, check, uncheck, check, no check, uncheck. Okay. Only this one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, so we cannot do it until we unplug it. So let's unplug the Neo Geo Mini, and now we're going to unplug it, and we're going to do the same thing. Put on the safe mode. So let me open the bottom up. Sorry you couldn't see what I'm doing, but what you're doing is you're going to put it back. You're going to turn it off and turn it back on and press the safe mode. Before you press the safe mode first. Oh, my computer is all messed up now. I accidentally touched mine. Now all my button is gonna messed up. Let's pause everything. Downloading stuff and it's causing me problem now. Ah, heck. Undo all this. Shoot. Alright. That's fine. I'll just go back and redo all those. Alright, so I'm going to turn the power off on the Neo Geo Mini. I'm going to hold the save button at the bottom of the Neo Geo Mini. Okay. Then I'm going to turn the power back on. Let's try again. Oh, there you go. I hear the sound now. Too late. I just turned it off. Let me do it again. Turn it back on. You are now showing 0. Now it's showing 1. So I can release the save mode button. Now I'm going to put it back down. Okay. Now this thing is product, multi, and system. So I'm going to click down. All right. Now it's doing it again. This time it's only doing this. This is only like 33 seconds. So you got to tell you right here. This one is very fast. Now the USB hack, you have to do this after you get a successful image burn. It doesn't matter what image you use. You have to have successfully burned before you can use your USB. Okay, the USB system download is it's the same name, same file, but inside is totally different. Okay, so don't get it confused when you download the system download on this Oh man, all my folder is closed. My computer rebooted when I woke up in the morning. I don't know why Windows always want to update the system every single day. Piss me off. It's like sometimes it will ask you if you happen to be sitting there, but if you idle your computer and you have not done anything to it for a long time, it will reboot your system without notify you, just reboot it. Okay. So what I was talking about is that this NeoGeo-mini-Hack right here, this one. So you have this funny end symbol. That's telling you this is a totally different hack. Okay, this is a boot up to a USB flash drive. You have to have a successful burn before using this. Okay, you have to have successful burn running successful burn variable Neo Geo Mini before go to the next USB hack. Okay. Excuse me. I'll put this on the description. This is the last thing you want to do if you want to do. Okay. All right. The USB hack. That's all you do is just do this one. That's it. You don't do anything else. Just this one for the USB hack. Oh, this one is a full hack, so we need to continue. All right. So it's 34 seconds to hack this one. Next one will be longer, but we are going to uncheck this and check this one. Vendor. Okay. Product, multi-partition image, and vendor. Nothing else. Okay. So we have to unplug the PC again. Okay. See, too successful, sure fail. We'll do one more time. Now it doesn't recognize it because you have to unplug it, put it back in the safe mode. Okay. So you have to turn your Neo Geo off. It went off. It went dun means off. Then hold the save button at the bottom of the Neo Geo Mini. Hold it. Press the power on. Then once it beep and you see 1, you can let go your safe mode. Okay. Then you go ahead and put it back down on the table, and you're ready to go to the next step. Last step. Okay. So this is the last step we are going to do. All right. We're going to click down. Okay. Now, this one might take a little bit longer because it is putting your emulator, putting all your programming there, everything. Okay. The first one we did was erase format. Second one, we put the system to get it ready. Whoa, what happened? My system just crashed. Why error? Unless this is the zip file. I need to fix all this. How do we do all this zip file? Let me write down so I don't forget. I do the C, the F, the G. Oh man, you got a whole bunch of error. Because I accidentally hit my stupid port. So everything is, yeah, I'm downloading PlayStation 2. Okay, why is my program just closed? Alright, I'm going to look for that program again. So I'm going to go open. I think all my stupid thing got disconnected again. Alright, going back to F drive. So that's not good. That means I hacked the system and the system crashed and I'm in trouble. So if that happened to you, which normally doesn't, that means your Neo Geo burn was interrupted because my external hard drive got disconnected because my USB hub is not stable. So don't panic, because that's what I'm saying. You cannot really mess up your Neo Geo Mini. Okay, you could fix it. You cannot really break it. Okay, see, I got interrupted in the middle of my burning, and it's not gonna mess it up. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the program. The program is located right here. Go double click and go to the menu apps again. All right. So since my system crashed, I will have to erase and do the system burn. Okay, and then do the vendor burn. All right. So see right now, okay, still recognize it. Let's see if it's still running. Probably it's not running. All right, it's ready. All right. So let's pretend this thing happened. If this did not happen, then normally you're gonna click here, and this time I'm going to do all this. Okay, because if your system got interrupted, you want to repeat this one and this one. Okay, now this is a step that you normally would do if you don't have issue burning. Okay, if you do have issue burning, you want to do one at a time. Okay, you want to uncheck system, you want to uncheck vendor. Okay, you only want to do format. Okay, all right. So since I'm going to try to save some time, I'm going to go ahead and do all three of them at the same time. And I want to make sure this is pointing to the right location. Yeah, Neo Geo Mini burning. Okay. Yep, Neo Geo burning. Yep, same directory. You want all three of them point to the same place. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and click download. See, it failed already because I didn't reboot my machine. Okay. When it failed, I did not reboot my machine, so it failed. Okay. See, 1 of 10 failed. All right. So I do need to reboot it because the system got disconnected and I didn't reboot it. So I turn the power off. That's why you hear a sound, because I turn it off. Press the safe mode, turn the power on. There you go, it's connected. I'm gonna set it down to the side. I'm not put it right on top of the hub, because if I do that, it's get everything disconnected. Yeah, you're not able to see what I'm doing because I set the Neo Geo on top of my unstable hub, and it disconnect everything that's plugged into my PC. So now I have all kind of problem. I just unplugged my iPhone. Okay, back to here. All right, this time I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. I hope I'm not confusing anybody, okay? What I just did is, this is how you normally would do your Neo Geo burn if you don't have problem. But if you have problem, you want to do flash first, okay? This is always check, okay? Flash first, and then you're going to click FAT. You're going to skip those two. You're going to format and format the cache. Then the second step, you're going to take the flash off, and you're going to take this off. You put the check on system, off, off, off. Okay. Then the third step, you will check yes, off, off, check, off, off, check. Only this one check, off, off, and then do the burn. But since my machine just got crazy, and this is what happened. Okay. While that thing is running, I want to talk about the next video, and let's go ahead and get it ready. So what I'm going to do is open up this one. I want to open up this image, but I want to open up this image, okay? And what I want to do with that image is before I do anything else, I want to make another copy. I already have a copy here already. Okay, never mind, it's okay. I was gonna make another copy of this one. So it's always a good idea to make an extra copy in case you messed up. Okay, and if you messed up, you're gonna have to redo this image again. Okay, whenever you are creating your own image, you put in file in there using this program called the WinImage. This one right here. Using this WinImage. If you messed up and your file is bigger than this, let me show you how big it's supposed to be. Bigger than 2740,474. If it's too big, I'm on the right side of the screen. If you guys lost my screen, if you're bigger than this file, you will have to redo it, because when you burn the image, it will die. It will say overflow. Okay, so what you do is whenever you put something inside, you want to check. You want to close it and then come here and check. If it's still okay, you reopen it again. Okay, then you add some more stuff into it, then you close it and you check. And if a file look good and you feel comfortable, make a copy before you add more game, because you could spend a whole 30 to 1 hour, add a lot of stuff in there, and then find out it was too big, and then you have to start all over again. You can't just go back and say, oh, let's delete it, it's too big. This file will not change, it will stay big. Once it passed 2740 and you put game in there and it's already changed the size to 280 or 2 something, and then you try to delete the file, the size doesn't change. Once it increase, it stay increase. It doesn't decrease until you redo the whole thing. Okay, so that's why a lot of people, I used to do that. I go in there, open this file, I put too much file in here, then I say, oh, I put this one, now it's too big, so let me delete it, and then come out. See, this size doesn't match the size over here. Okay, so you cannot follow what you see here. Okay, I used to remember exactly what is supposed to be here, so I know not to go too much. But since I haven't done this for 5 months, I think 5 or 9 months, I don't remember what size it's supposed to be. So my advice to you is go in and out, in and out. Yes, it's a time consuming, but you will, and then once you do close to you think is good enough, halfway through, make a backup copy. Because if you don't, you're going to have to redo the whole thing all over again from the beginning. You try to change the image here. Okay, so okay, because right now I'm making a copy. I don't want to go ahead and open this while I'm making a copy. Okay, and this is going to burn, it's going to take about 7 minutes. All right, so I'll be right back in 7 minutes.